Well, welcome back to my prediction video, SWF Universe. Last time I was doing a prediction video, someone was knocking at my door, and I think it was Carnage. I think he found me. I was hiding under my bed for 5 hours, and he kept knocking. He just kept knocking, and he wouldn't go away. And I had my gun ready, just in case he came in, but he didn't. Usually there's a bear that comes into my garden every night. I always feed him porridge and Cheerios. And guess what? I think the bear scared him away. Carnage ain't gonna get me anymore. Oh no, look. My ear's bleeding. That's what happens when I worry too much. My ear starts to bleed. You're not allowed to see that. It's gory. Anyway, where were we? Speaking of gory, I was talking about Doomsday versus Jack Hyde in a singles match. And guess what? I've been playing hide and seek from Carnage. So I think Jack Hyde's going to win this match. He's going to give Doomsday a good hiding. Right. Match number next. It's the Reaper versus the Jackal. Oh my goodness gracious me. I've seen the Jackal. He flies around like no man's business. And I know that the Jackal was trained by Crimson. And Crimson's one of the best SWF champions of all the times. So, listen, Mr. Reaper, you may be Mr. Killing people because you're the Reaper and you do the work of the devil, but I think the Jackal's got your number, sunshine. Oh, actually, the Reaper did beat Crazy Jonathan once, and Crazy Jonathan's one of the toughest omelets I've ever met. This is a tricky one, but I think I'm going to go with Jackal just because I did. Now, match number 7 is going to be Drac Nightwing versus Karma Dragneel. And I'll tell you what, this Drac Nightwing's been around for a while. He's fairly new, but he's made a big impression on the SWF universe. He's a dark man with a dark soul, and he's a hard-hitting mother trucker who's going to kick some bad asses. And guess what? Do you know what happens when you do bad things in life? Karma gets you back. Do you know what happens when you do good things in life? Karma gets you back. So this Karma guy, he's got a bit of spiritual side going on with him. And I gotta tell you, I like Karma. I like to read Buddhism, and I think it's a good thing to do. But when I was a little kid, I was a fan of Batman, and Nightwing was my favourite superhero. So I'm gonna go with Drac Nightwing on my prediction video. So there! Oh, I'm sorry, Karma. I shouldn't send out too much negative energy, otherwise the universe will punish me. Match number 8. Oh wow! It's the Blue Wonder versus Mr. Smileys. And it's 4. The winner gets to be the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight title. Wow, guys. This is a big match here. I've seen Mr. Smiley. He's a crazy son of a gun. He goes to Alton Towers every day, and he goes on the Smiler. And it spirals out of control so much that it's made him go crazy. And everybody knows that ride's actually crashed and killed a few people. And I think that this sadistic little bugger likes that. I think he's the one who designed this. This guy's a psychopath. This Mr. Smiley's a psychopath. Behind that, he's like the Joker. Behind that smile is a sick, sadistic mind. But if there's anyone who can beat Mr. Smiley, it's the Blue Wonder. Because we don't know where he's come from. Even Carnage, the guy who's trying to kill me, he's scared of the Blue Wonder. We don't know why. I wonder what's going to happen in this match. It's so hard to predict. But I think the Blue Wonder's going to go all the way, baby. I think the Blue Wonder is the king of SWF. And I think the Blue Wonder... You know what? I'm just going to say it right now. On the next episode of Slam Wars, if my hitman, Wrecking Ball, doesn't beat Carnage, he will beat Carnage, I promise you, then the Blue Wonder is my backup. Blue Wonder, you've got this in the bag, baby. Just watch out for that smiley git. I'm not smiling under this mask, but I think you, Mr. Smiley, you make my heart go sunk into dark places. I don't even want to know anymore. Oh, look what you've done, Mr. Smiley. I'm not smiling anymore. Oh, what's this? Match number 9. MJ Allen versus Matty the Monster Barker. And it's for the Sheffield Championship. Wow. Everybody knows what SWF, what the S stands for in SWF. It stands for Sheffield, doesn't it? So this match is for the Sheffield Championship. Both these guys are going to try and win this to see who's the best in Sheffield. MJ Allen. What does MJ stand for? Mary Jane? Are you a Spider-Man fan or you've been smoking too much marijuana? I don't know. And we're going to find out on Resurrection that's going to happen. But I do know that Magnum Monster Barker has got an MMA background. And he's going to do martial arts and jiu-jitsu and box you down to sliced bread, sunshine. He's going to crumble you into dust to prove he is a Sheffield #1 hero. And I'm going to go with the monster Matty Barker on this one. Barking mad! Woof woof! Woof woof! Barking mad! Woof woof! Woof woof! And that's the sort of chants I want to hear when Matty Monster Barker makes his entrance. I want to hear this chant. Barking mad! Woof woof! Woof woof! Barking mad! Woof woof! Woof woof! Oh no! I'm so funny. Match number 10. This is going to be a big one. It's the first ever women's pin Royal Rumble. Just like in WWE's. They did a women's Royal Rumble. Now we're going to get a women's Royal Rumble in the SWFs. Let me tell you who's in it. Just shut up and listen. We got Lilith versus the Black Widows versus Kate Brownie versus the Tigress versus Fred Hyuga versus Chloe the Skater versus Courtney Brooks versus the Ruby Rose. And I'm going to say right now, we got some big time former champions in this match. We've got some future champions in this match. And we've got some relatively newcomers in this match. And I gotta say, it looks pretty unpredictable. I know Lilith and Black Widow are the two top females in SWF history because they've been working their trade. Courtney Brooks is pretty much the up-and-comer. I think it's her time now. I think it's Courtney Brooks' time to take the win. But you know what? There's this person called Ruby Rose. I've not seen her wrestle before. She could be the dark horse in this match. I think it's a toss-up between Ruby Rose and Chloe Skater. I think Black Widow and Lilith are probably the most experienced, but I think they're just going to beat each other up so much that they're going to just eliminate each other. And we're going to be left with Courtney Brooks and Ruby Rose. Who's going to win out of those two? I'm going to flip a coin, because I can't decide. I really can't. Very diplomatic I am. Look! It landed on tails. And I didn't even think before I flipped it who was going to do what. So I'm just going to say Ruby Rose has got this one in the bag just because you never know what to expect with the unexpected SOF Resurrection. All the roses have thorns. You may judge a book by its cover and think it looks pretty, but roses have thorns and they will spike you and there will be blood coming out and it will be a mayhem. I can't predict. Too many people in that match to predict. You know what I said, just shoo. Match number 11. We've got Corey Cobain, man. Oh wow, he's versus Crisis. Corey Cobain versus the Crisis, everybody. And this match is the #1 contender for the SWF Intercontinental Championship, baby. Now, I was at Firth Park. I was watching on my camera. And I know that Corey Cobain, he did a good shift. He flies around like no man's business. He's got reckless intent. And I saw Crisis too. He was in the best match in SWF history. I call it the Demon's Den match at Firth Park. I think Crisis, you're a tough son of a gun. And I think Crisis is the next big thing in SWF. He's the next person who's going to rise to the top. So Corey Cobain, you may be pretty cool, man. But I think Crisis got your number. He's going to beat everyone up eventually. So I'm saying he's going to beat him all the way. Crisis is my pick for 2018 Breakout Star of the Year. Watch my back. Quote me on that. Oh, man. Keep coughing. Because when I was hiding from Carnage, I had to hide in that bath for 5 hours. I got hungry. The only thing in that bathroom was talcum powder and soap. And I was starving. I couldn't leave that bathroom or my bedroom. I was just hiding upstairs. So I had to eat what I could find. And that soap flavour was raspberry flavour from Lush. Got it from Fire Breather for Christmas. So I had to eat it, and now it's starting to make my throat all sore and choky uppy. Oh, God. It's a tough life being a goo-goo boy. You got to manage so much SNW and SCBWs, it's tricky. And I've got to do a prediction video, so shut up and listen to my next match. We're nearly at the end. Match number 12! James Wesley versus Dante. And it's going to be the #1 contender for the hardcore title. And I'll tell you what, a lot of #1 contender matches going on. Because this is Resurrection. We're starting to scratch. We're starting to see who's the next up-and-comer. And I'm going to tell you right now, in a hardcore match, you can use a pair of scissors. In a hardcore match, you can cut somebody's hair. You can cut off a little bit of their ear and eat it like a sick freak. Or if you really want, you can jab him in the eye and make him blind for life. But that's not a nice thing to do. We're here to have fun and win titles. But it's a hardcore match. I don't know, James Wesley, he's turned heel a couple times in the past. This guy's a sneaky one. This guy's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. And in a hardcore match, I don't think we've seen James Wesley get hardcore before. So we don't know what to expect. But we do know Dante. He flings his body around like no man's business. He's a guy who'll go out and do whatever it takes to win. He's a guy that puts his body on the line. And I know why the last SWF show was closed down back in Halloween times. Because of a steel chair. I know it's a touchy subject, Dante. But you was in a hardcore match. And it always ended your career. And I have a feeling that in this hardcore match, if James Wesley pulls out a steel chair, it's going to give you emotional damage. It's going to psychologically attack you. And if Wesley Snipes is clever about this, he'll use that to his advantage. So I think Wesley Snipes is going to win this match based on clever tactics. And because he's been training with UKWs, he's got the pro advantage there. Oh, a bit of talcum powder there. Yummy. So, folks, on to match number 13. It's going to be Crimson! Oh, the best in the SWF history! Crimson versus Mark Dolan in a flipping thumbtack match. A thumbtack match! A thumbtack match! Oh my God! A thumbtack match! Ah! Ah! Ow! A thumbtack match! Oh God! I'm getting carried away. How is this going to happen? Mark Dolan, I've seen you go through thumbtacks when Carnage beat you in that triple threat match for the title. And Crimson, I've seen you pull out thumbtacks more times than I care to know. Both these guys have been through thumbtacks in the past, so you know you're going to get your money's worth. It's not just going to be one person taking it and the other having an easy booking. These guys are going to go to war with each other. Oh dear. Mark Dolan, I remember when you got a title shot against Carnage's side split. You came out with a bag around your neck full of thumbtacks. I've seen you get hardcore. Mark Dolan gave me the rights to be the SCBW owner. I'm the Owen of SCBW, and I know that was a big thing for him to do. But it's because he wanted to follow his career as a wrestler. This guy's serious about making it to the top. He's a sick sadistic man. He called out Carnage the other day. He's the SCBW's champion until Carnage stole it. And I know that this guy's got a mean streak. I know he's sadistic. And I know Mark Dolan will do whatever it takes to win. But Crimson's the best champion SWF's ever had. And I know that Crimson is the man with all the hardcore accessories. He's the man who's put people through thumbtacks more times than I care to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, wow. Lucky 13. Oh, this is hard to call. Okay, I'm going to flip a coin on this one. Tails, it's going to be Dolan because white wolves have tails. And heads, Crimson, because his head is full of face paint. Ah, I dropped it. Oh, I'm too scared. Look at that, what does it say? Oh dear. Mark Dolan, the coin has spoken. I would have said Crimson because he's my favourite. But you know what? It seems that the coin says Mark Dolan's future is here. Mark Dolan! Good luck! You're gonna need it, buddy! If you get the point, get it? Point? Because the thumbtacks are pointy. Shut up! It's match number 14. We're nearly at the main event. Match number 14 is Luke Tyler and the Archangel Callum Marston, aka the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers are a tag team, and they're going against Side Splitter and Psychosis. The Annihilation. And it is a no DQ tag team match for the SWF Tag Team Championships. And by golly, this sounds like a barn burner. This sounds like a rocket buster. This sounds like a good old smash up, thugging out, no disqualification, big time gang warfare, tag team brawling for the tag team titles with the newest tag team on the block, the Trailblazers. And they're against the longest tag team in SWF history. The guys that started this SWF from the ground up. And I'm sorry, Trailblazers. You got a bright future in this business, kids. But I'll tell you what, this is the Annihilation you're going against. Side Splitters and the Psychosis. And I know that these guys are the longest tag team in SWF. And they're going to be the longest running tag team champions in SWF. Because I predict that they're going to win. That's what you get for calling me a clown, Trailblazers. I've blocked you from Twitter. That's right, I would have said Trailblazers, but I got a grudge against you. You made fun of me on the Twitter, didn't you? I've not even got a Twitter account, but you still managed to do it somehow. And I hope that they hurt you so bad. And no disqualification match, they can use scissors as well. Actually, I got to say, don't use scissors. I've been pulling some scissors out, and I don't want to give anyone a bad idea. That's a naughty. It's naughty. Don't run with scissors and don't ever use them in wrestling. You're not New Jack. We all know what happened to New Jack, don't we? Go and look up New Jack. He's a naughty one. Guns are alright though. Just not scissors. They're bad. They're pointy and hurtful. Just like when Mr. Smiley hurt my feelings. Just like when the Trailblazers hurt my feelings. You guys are bad omelettes. Yes, that's what I said. Now we're going on to the main event. Wrecking Ball! Are you ready for the Wrecking Ball? I'm ready for the Wrecking Ball because on my company, Slam Wars, that I am now the owner of, I have booked Wrecking Ball in a match against Carnage. And Carnage isn't allowed to use his gun anymore. So Wrecking Ball is going to save my company, Slam Wars, on the next episode. Wrecking Ball is my boy. I've got him as my hired hitman, and I believe that Wrecking Ball will do the right thing. And that's why he's in the main event of SWF Resurrection, because he is the best. Oh, and he's got a manager, Jordan Sunday, with him. He's going to put on his Sunday best ring attire. So not only is Wrecking Ball the best ever, but he's got a manager, so there's no way he can lose. And he's against the man of destiny, Robert DeCaro. Oh, wow! Robert DeCaro! He's the last SWF champion they ever had. The undefeated Robert DeCaro, might I add. Wow! And there's a third person in that match. He's a mystery person. And we all know that the first match of the show was a battle royal that I predicted the Blackout would win. So your main event is Wrecking Ball versus Man of Disney, Robert DeCaros, versus what I think is the Blackout in a triple threat match for the SWF World Heavyweight Championship, the biggest main event SWF's ever seen. And I think, as though Robert DeCaro is undefeated, and he is the champion, and he was the man to take the title from Carnage, which is really hard to do, and he is the best Disney spokesman of all time. And even though the Blackout may win that battle royal, he's going to go far. He's going to be battered after that Rumble. Wrecking Ball will destroy you all. Wrecking Ball will crush you all. He's got his manager Jordan Sunday with him in his Sunday best, eating a Sunday ice cream on Sunday. Sunday. Wrecking Ball is going to become the SWF champion. Woo! Wrecking Ball! Yeah, baby! Wrecking Ball's going to win. He's going to win the SWF Championship, and then he's going to come to Slam Wars, he's going to beat Carnage, and then Carnage will be gone from my life forever, and I can be happy and free, and happy and free. Wrecking Ball, if you don't beat Carnage, I'll personally blast your head off for disappointing me. And then I'll hire the Blue Wonder in your place. But that's not going to happen, is it? Wrecking Ball's going to win. Wrecking Ball's going to win the belt, and he's going to beat Carnage, and everything's going to be happy. And ladies and gentlemen, after all that time of hiding in my toilet and hiding under my bed for 5 hours, I finally managed to do part 2 of my video. It can now go online, and you can all groan and be confused about getting people's names wrong. So this was a great video. And I gotta say, people, look forward to SWF Resurrection. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I said, I can't be there. I'm hiding from the spooky bookies. But once Wrecking Ball's the champion and he beats Carnage, life can be great again. Yay! He's back again! Ah!